video we are going to cover our next second part, in which we are studying about the Sqrt function, which is covered in the mathematical functions or numeric functions. So what is Sqrt function? Let us see. So basically Sqrt function returns the square root value of the any number. The condition is that the argument must be a positive number. So let us see with the practical approach. Select Sqrt of 64. Suppose we want the square root of 64. Then it returns 8, which is correct. The square root of 64 is 8. Next function is ABS function. So how it works? Select ABS. ABS stands for absolute value, means that it returns the number without any sign. Suppose we input -5 in it, then it returns 5. So it removes the sign which is negative and returns a number only. If we put here positive sign, then also it deletes the positive sign and returns number itself. Next function is string function, or we can say text function. So the various type of string functions are sky function, lower function, upper function, etc. Let us see one by one. The first one is sky function. It returns the sky value of any number, any alphabet, any integer. Let us see how it works. Sky, select sky of, suppose we want the sky value of capital A. So the sky value of capital A is 65. Suppose we want the sky value of small a. Then it returns 97. So the sky value of small a is 97. For more information, I can tell you that the sky value for the uppercase characters from A to Z ranges from 65 to 90, and the sky value for the lowercase characters or the small characters from A to Z is 97 to 122, and for digits 0 to 9 the sky value is 48 to 57. Let us see the sky value for 0. So the sky value of 0 is 48, and the sky value for 9 is 57. You can check by yourself. Next function is lower function. So basically the work of lower function is to convert the uppercase letter or the capital letter of any word into the small letters. So how it works? Select, we can write L case or lower, both work. L case of, suppose we want the information in small letters, so we write information in capital letters, information. So it returns in the small letters. And similarly the opposite of L case is U case or upper. It converts a small letter into the capital letter. It works opposite to L case. How it works? Let us see. Select upper You can write upper or uppercase, case, both are correct. Select upper of whose information in small letter information. It converted into the capital letters. Next function is length function. It returns the length of the characters string. String means any word. Uh, so now we are seeing how it works. Select length of information So there are 11 letters in information. It counts all the letters in the any word. Next function is replace function. It replaces all occurrences of the second string in the first string with the third string. So now let us see how it works. Select replace of, suppose we want to replace new in old Delhi. So we have to write old Delhi here in the first old Delhi, comma. Suppose we want to replace old with new. So which I want to replace, we have to write this here. Old. We want to replace old, comma, with new. We have to replace old with new, and then bracket, semicolon, enter. So we have replaced old Delhi with new Delhi, or old with new. Next function is left function. Select left of New Delhi. Comma 5. How it works? It returns new D. So how it works? It counts from here, from N, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It returns from N to D with a space. It counts space also. So it returns a sub letter from a word. Its opposite is right function. Let us see syntax. Select right a New Delhi, comma 5. Basically the difference between left and right function is that it counts from here and right counts from here and left counts from here. So that is the difference. Ltrim function. Next function is Ltrim function, or here, and Ltrim stands for left trim. Left Trim means deleting, left deleting. So it deletes from the left side. Left trim of, suppose we want to delete from left deleting. So what it deletes from the left hand side? The question is, it deletes the spaces which are left from the left hand side. So how it works? Suppose we left a space here, two spaces here, then it will delete these two spaces and returns all the letters from a word. Integer. So it deletes these words, these spaces, and returns the word as an output. We have Similarly, we have a function right trim which deletes the spaces from the right hand side. Next function is trim function. It returns a string after removing the leading and trailing spaces from a string passed as an argument to it. So how it works with a practical approach? Let us see. Select trim, information technology. Next function is reverse function. It returns the reverse of a string which we are going to input in it. Select reverse of, suppose we want the reverse of information. So see how it reverses information. The first letter is the last one, the second is the second last one, the third first is the third last one, and how it reverses all the letters. Thank you. We are going to discuss next other function in the next part.